Hey, hey, Blue Table fans, it's time for a 40K bat rep. The bat rep you love, the bat rep you crave. I'm playing against John, one of our excellent painters here. Yep, he's got an excellent attitude and has apparently been talking trash to me.
Hey, I heard that you were talking trash.
I think they were saying that about both of us.
I think they're just trying to get us against each other.
On a distant alien planet.
Let's have the Tyranids and the Imperial Guard just be friends. We'll shake hands. It'll be great.
Yes. Bug man. All right, anyway.
Keen Stealer Cold.
All right, so the Guard have shown up to protect this refinery as a valuable strategic asset. The Bugs have to overrun it. We have rolled the Scouring, which means there are 6 objectives, which are these red markers here.
They're all right there.
And they have been mixed up. There's one that's worth 1 point, another that's worth 4 points, and then 2 at 2 points, 2 at 3 points. So a grand total of 10, 15 points for objectives. And what else about the Scour? Hey, today we've got random couple guys, locals / clients here, and also Mason and Zach setting up for a game. What are you guys playing? Okay, fantastic. And Robbie is here. And he's putting up listings, the 100 listings. That's right. You're not going home till there's 100 up. Okay, so step 1 is choose your armies, which we've done. We've made our army list. And step 2 is the mission. We rolled up a 4. That's the Scouring, which gives us 6 objectives with points, varying points. Also, fast attack is scoring in this one, but fast attack also gives a victory point if it's destroyed. This is greatly to John's advantage because I have no fast attack and he has 4.
I have 3.
Right, and it's going to be very hard for me to destroy these flyers. In fact, I really have no way of doing it. I kind of just gave up. All right, the battlefield, we rolled up Dawn of War. So that's just, you know, typical 12 inches out on either of the long edges. Deployment, the next step is set up fortifications, which John has done. He's brought, I do believe it is 2.
No, that's just 1.
This is 1?
1.
How much does that cost?
50 points for the 4 up to 4 long sections and 4 short sections.
Oh, that is amazing. That is a great deal.
I didn't bring any of the
No wonder. Right.
So
Right. So no upgrades. Set up terrain. Obviously, I did that beforehand. And next we are on to determine Warlord traits. I chose strategic. So I'm going to go ahead and roll for mine, which is a 4. Strategic Genius. Well, that's great. You know why? Because I also have Hive Commander. So that's +2 to my reserves. So they'll always be 2 up.
I have either the Astropath or the Officer of the Fleet. I have all the regimental advisors, so one of them -1 tiers.
Oh, okay. So I'll be at 2 ups.
Yeah.
I'll be at 2 ups.
Yeah. So
all right, sounds good.
I'm
What's
also doing
next?
strategic. So I got number 1 on strategic.
All right, let's take a look at the Tyranid lineup. Oh, and by the way, I was mistaken. The Hive Tyrant's Warlord ability of, what is it, Grand Strategist or something like that? All right, so he got, what was it called again?
Conqueror of Cities.
Right.
Strategic Genius.
Strategic Genius, which gives +1 to my reserves. Now, John has the guy that makes me have -1, but I do have Hive Commander, which is +1 again. So basically my reserves are a 2-up, and with the Warlord ability, it is not +1 as I said, it is reroll if I want to. So I'm going to arrive on 2-ups basically. No, I'm going to arrive on 3-ups with a reroll. Yes, that's right. Okay, got it. Wow, good thing we talked that over. All right, so my list is a unit of 2 Zoanthropes, an HQ Turvagon, which is this one that's completely painted. This one that's not painted is a Troops Turvagon. That is very important. I have 1 of each. And I have a Hive Tyrant with 2 Twin-Linked Devourers. I've talked about this guy ad nauseum. And 3 Biovores. So I've taken stuff that I think will do a lot better against Imperial Guard this time. Also, I'm using these terrain pieces as my Cetic Spores, as I only have 2 of the cool ones that I like. But I have a ton of these, so I'm using them as my aesthetic spores. I've got zoanthropes. None of my zoanthropes have switch out powers. They're just taking their stock abilities. Same for Doom of Malantai. And then I have 2 spore pods, each with Ormagants in them. And lastly, I have 30 Termagants, each in units of 10. All right, so we have set up objectives, and we've ended up with basically the typical thing, 6 objectives. 3 are really on my side, not within 6 inches of the edge of the board. I've got 1 here, 1 here, and 1 over here. This is the most occluded, so that makes me happy. This one actually, you could have guys back here, and really I tried to compact mine as much as possible because I have to keep my synapse web strong. My termagants really are my objective holders, and I don't think I'm going to have a problem with that. So over here on the Imperial Guard side, we just have the Aegis defense line. That's 50 points, by the way, for I think it is 2 feet of defenses there, and that's some pretty hard cover. Conqueror of Cities is going to make that a 3-up cover save for him, right? I think
so, yeah.
Yeah. So, and then he just put his objectives pretty equidistant there, right behind his main line. So I'm going to have a tough time really breaking into that. And but as you may have noticed, I've got 4 mycetic spore pods, and that is a whole lot of deep striking that's going to happen, probably on turn 2. So hopefully I'll have a better time of it this time than last time. So let's do the almighty setup option to set up first, go first. So 5, 2, so what's it going to be?
I'll go first.
Yeah, so a guard is going to set up first.
Yep.
So what are you playing here? Signar?
Yeah, I was just figuring out which. I've been doing Nemo, more Nemo, all the different variants of these stuff. So I was going to try.
I think that's a song on YouTube.
Yeah.
All right. How about you, Zach? What are you playing?
I'm going to be proxying Scorn today. I've really taken a liking to Xerxes in particular.
All right. Fantastic. That's awesome. Yep. They made fun of him in school.
Hello, Blue Table fans. My name is Rob Zandy. I'm a local here in Utah. I've used Blue Table for many years now for many, many different projects. They are definitely high-quality miniature painting service, and I've loved using them. They're very accommodating for local players. We like to come down here. They've got great terrain. So if you are in the Utah area, you should come down, hang out with the guys, use their service. If you're not in the Utah area, just send them some stuff for a quote. They're very fair, and Sean is very easy to work with along with the rest of his staff. Thanks.
Thank you. I'll get your $20 to you later, Rob. All right, well, John is setting up. I just wanted to say more or less how it works. Some people are unfamiliar with our service. My job is to make sure that you have a beautiful painted army that you can get onto the battlefield and have the joy that of having playing an awesome game of miniatures battles. So I've got the web store. Those are inexpensive, kind of sometimes fixer-upper armies. And then you can go custom. That's our other major service, which is basically you email us, bluetablepainting@gmail.com. Check the liner notes for information, contact information on that. And one of our inquiry specialists will set up a quote for you. It is extreme. I wanted to say this for a while. It's extremely helpful if you familiarize us with your situation. If you have a certain budget, let us know what the budget is, and then we can work with that. I can make a recommendation based on your situation. I need to know what your situation is. So if you're a competitive player, if you're just playing with friends, if you can take non-standard out-of-the-range models. Some people play at game shops where they're pretty strict about staying inside the range, so you're all set up, thank you. And so I need to be familiarized with your situation. Are you ready to start now? Because if you are, we have people on standby. We can work with you right now, up to and including calling us up and setting up everything over the phone right on the spot. You put in your deposit, and then we get your models and do the work, and then you see pictures. There's multiple layers of quality control. The last and most important one is you. You are ultimately responsible for what it is that you receive. You get to see pictures. Our pictures, by the way, we have a Flickr account so that we can upload these super high-def pictures. Definitely check out what we've done. the pictures are really doing our models justice. So back to your situation, the more you can tell me about your situation and where you're coming from and what it is you want to get, the more it helps us customize what we our proposal to you. So I don't know, I barfed that all out as fast as I could. Okay, John, tell us all about your deployment and what you got on the board.
All right, we got
There she blows.
over here hidden.
Oh, hello.
behind the
Yeah, I
mushrooms, we
didn't
have
see that.
The Hellhound. And then
Okay.
we got our platoon heavy weapon squad with some mortars here.
Okay.
We got
some indirect fire, commanding view of the battlefield, I might add.
yes, it's a nice little hill there. I got a veteran squad here with an autocannon and plasma gun. And I got my platoon command squad.
Okay.
Platoon.
Okay.
Those two units there. And this unit over here is veterans again with
Okay.
autocannon and a grenade launcher.
So where's the veterans again? Which units are
Veterans.
Veterans. And then just two regular
Yeah,
units
we
here.
got the platoon with their command squad, and then we have the company
Okay.
command squad here with
Okay.
the master
That's
of the
got
fleet,
all your special
astropath,
guys on it.
officer of the fleet.
Yep.
Then we got the Punisher with pass because it did so good last time,
Okay.
and Lehman Russ battle tank. And then off the board there we have Valkyrie with multiple rocket pods and a multi-laser, two Vendettas in a squadron.
That's a squad. Why don't you split those up?
Because I have
Got-
only 3 fast attack
Oh,
choices.
that's
I
right. You have the
Hellhound.
Hellhound.
Right.
Okay, so you had to merge
And
these.
then
Okay, I get
this
it.
veteran unit.
So wait, who did you borrow what from? Here? 'Cause
I didn't borrow
I know you
anything.
borrowed one. These are all yours?
This is all mine. This one's painted differently because I traded Roberto some painting service for Imperial Guard stuff.
Okay, great.
I just haven't gotten around to painting it fully yet.
Okay.
So then I have Marbo, and then this unit of veterans with shotguns and a heavy flamer and 2 regular flamers
Oh,
is
yeah.
in the Valkyrie.
Oh, wow. That is going to drop. Those guys are going to drop on me like thunder.
So that's the
But John's work is cut out for him because all those spore pods are coming on turn 2. And
Could roll really poorly.
so what I need to do is look at where can I hunker down for a turn where he really can't shoot me, right? So here's a prime location.
Yeah, over
and then
here.
basically just charge out. Yeah, there's no really blocking line of sight
This is
here
all like
so
5
much.
cover saves,
But
though,
it is
right?
5 up cover saves.
All in there.
And, and then the
than
next
nothing.
turn I'm in.
Yeah.
The next turn I'm in, and so by turn 3, it's really going to be a fest. And what's interesting is I put my objectives over here, so what I'm probably going to do is really approach it from this flank. And if you notice this is like a giant, like a big part of the board is just blocked right here. All I got to do, because we've always treated these as easy terrain, like these are like anti-grav mushrooms or something like that. But of course, if I get up here, then I'm in line of sight. So I've got to really look at my placement, be very careful with that. But I need a good place for the biovores to go, so I'm probably going to set them back here. And that's right. And they get, because they have a 48-inch range, so all I really need is just to be out of sight here. Of course, the biovores, they need synapse. But what I'm likely to do is drop my 2 zone thropes here, right? And look at where their 12-inch radius is, and just basically cover this entire thing. So that makes a problem for John because he has to play aggressively to basically root out this big old defensive pocket here. But he does have this whole mess coming in, and let me tell you, those vendettas are bad news for monstrous creatures. That's 1 monstrous creature dead guaranteed pretty much from 6 twin-linked las cannon shots, which is like that's 4 or 5 hits. Yeah, that's on, and then 2 ups. So I need to keep those cover saves on so I can at least try and mount a counterattack. But it's going to get a lot of fun once the spore mines start raining down. So I haven't made it as easy on John as last game. All right, Tyranids have deployed entirely in this section of the board. I've got my Hive Tyrant, Turvagon kind of crammed in here, 2 zone thropes, my biovores right up against the edge of the board here. I have a really tight synapse web here. As I may have pointed out, I have 5 units of synapse creatures among, I think it is 10 to 12 units in the entire army. and I've just put my 3 units of termagants just to, I guess, lay a preliminary stake on those objectives. I don't know why I'm in such a hurry. It's 5 turns away before it's counted up. Oh yeah, and let's see how much the objectives are
I have
worth.
a 2, 3, and a 2. So you have
A 2, 3, and a 2. A 1, 4, and a 3.
Yeah.
So that
you're
is
up
8,
and I'm at 7.
and you're at 7. So it is at the very least pretty even. Here's a 3, so that's nice. And this one, nope, 4. It is the 1.
Yes.
So the 4 is going to be the hardest one to keep, which is the one over here. So yeah, John's pretty stoked because that could be a real place to scramble it. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and try and seize the initiative on a 6. Here it comes. I'm thinking positively. I've never been more positive in my life. Nope.
All right. I go.
So close. So away we go.
All right.
Imperial Guard, turn 1. Top of the first. Top of the first. So, yeah, this is what I have coming out here. This is to blow up tanks, blow up guys. These guys are huge troublemakers. 20 Ormagons showing up on turn 2, right behind the lines. That was the way I should have done it the first time around. My Cetic Spores are only 40 points, and they're pretty accurate. They have the drop pod rule where if they go into an enemy unit or a piece of terrain. So, for example, if I put one right here, chances are I'm not going to scatter at all because I'll be into this or I'll have hit an enemy unit. But you can jump.
Yeah.
You can jump it.
Movement to get completely over.
But I also might add the spore pods, especially if you're using the ones that we've created, which, of course, we're not doing them anymore. Those actually do create a giant blockage of line of sight. And by the way, I cannot wait to get some more of those spore pods. I'm trying to figure out a spore pod solution because, quite frankly, I think 6 spore pods would be about right. If we're playing a 2,500 point game and I was using the same strategy, I would definitely want 6 spore pods. And they are really cool. And Tyranids are really coming back. There was a major event. I don't like that. Oh, because I left him at a synapse range. Why did I do that? That's a real Bush League move there, Gately. Bush League move. 3 casualties will probably see this unit right off the edge of the board. Not a problem, though, because I will be pumping out at least 4 more units of termagants, and that's really going to put the burden on John to come on in.
Let's shoot.
How do you determine, do flyers come in just any board edge?
No, my board edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they have to
Okay.
come in and move at least 18 inches from any part of my board edge.
All right, that's interesting. Okay, go ahead. What's next?
All right, shooting. We'll start with this guy. He'll shoot over, and that'll be fun. Let's hit this turban out here.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Hit.
All right.
So
What's the
that's the
strength?
large blast, strength 8.
All right. Okay. So, yeah. It hits that one and this zone
All
threat.
right, so the main target Turvagon
Okay.
is on a 2, wounded. The secondary Turvagon wounds on a 2,
Okay.
right? And then 1 zone throw. Wound.
All right, with a 5. Okay, so zone thrope on a 3.
Good.
What's the strength?
8.
Oh, are you kidding me? That was so
83.
bad. Okay, Turvagon, no cover and cover. So 1 wound here.
I got a whole bunch of skull dice here.
No, I got him.
You got him?
These are out of print. Did you know that? If anybody knows where I can get these, let me know. Because I was looking for them on eBay. I couldn't find them. I got a bunch of them. We started our trade program and just kind of made them into something you can enjoy vicariously. All right, let's do it. This is a barrage weapon.
Yeah.
Okay, so how about right here?
No, it's fine.
Okay. So the first one
It's
is...
cocked. Oh, 9 inches. That's going to go off the board.
Okay, so off the board.
So
And that's it.
that's it.
That's it for those. Well, these guys might live to fight another day then. That'd be real nice. All right. I'm telling you, I may not suffer an entire round of withering fire.
Do his ordnance
Barrage. Okay. Master of Ordnance. Is that what that guy's called?
Yep.
Okay, so large barrage. Where do you want that?
Could be anywhere. Luckily, he didn't move. So let's strength 9, EP3. Let's do it right on that same turbogun.
Okay, so here we
It's
go.
gonna scatter no matter what.
Okay, is that how it goes?
You're out of my line of sight, so I can't subtract my ballistic
All right.
skill either. So it's gonna go that way.
9 inches. That is going to hit something. Give me a hand here.
Was it about that way? It looks like.
Yeah, that is 6 termagants.
All right. Termagants.
Oh, no cover saves for them.
So
All right,
6
6
termagants go
termagants
down.
die. Okay, we take the closest.
And don't put them too far. You're gonna need them when you spawn them.
That's right.
No.
Yeah, Mason. I have 33 termagants that came in on trade. They're in pretty bad shape, but I'm going to repurpose them for this, and I think they'll turn out really good. But I'm going to cover them with green slime. This pale green slime that I had like this on her like spawning sacks there. So I'm going to cut like they just kind of splorged out, like amniotic fluid or something like that. That is gross indeed.
I'm all done.
That's it. Awesome. Turn 1.
That corner is
1
nonsense.
wound. Yep. I just got it all packed in here. So I'm playing a little more brainfully today. That's right. Not just putting everything out and then rushing towards the teeth of the gun line. But it'll stop being fun and games once these bad girls come in. That's right. But my strategy is just wipe everything out over here. So it'll be like, all right, have fun shooting at me. Hopefully you can kill the 9 units of terminals. That is going to be a toughie
So
for me.
I could just take the 4, 3, and 3 and be like, all right.
Okay, here come the reserves. Okay, so beginning of my turn, psychic phase, basically. I'm going to put endurance on the Hive Tyrant on a 10. I roll a 4, so that's successful. I'm going to use this Turvagon and do Feel No Pain on this guy. That's Catalyst, by the way, and she's going to be successful on a 4. And this Turvagon is going to do Feel No Pain on herself. No, she's going to do it on the Zoanthropes and be successful. Okay, during the movement phase, before moving, I can have the Turvagon spawn termagants, and here it comes. By the way, they both have Feel No Pain on them, so we'll do this one first. She spawns. Oh, there's the doubles, but she spawns 10 termagants, and the other one spawns, awesome, 13 termagants. All right, I think that is almost my entire turn. I've put in these markers to show where the different units of termagants are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all within synapse range of the Zoanthropes. These are kind of like my shepherds back here. Feel no pain, feel no pain, feel no pain on these guys. And now, shooting, the Hive Tyrant jumped up here. He is zooming, so he can go up to 24 inches. He only went 18. Not that that matters, but you got to pick a direction, so he just went straight like this, and then next turn he can go like that if he continues to zoom. It'll require 6s to hit him. Unfortunately, monstrous creatures have a big downside over flyers because they can, on a hit, just by hitting them, on a 1 or a 2, they take a strength 9 and they come crashing to the ground. So fairly depressing for them. I do not recommend flying with them too long. But I am going to have 12 shots on this unit of guardsmen here that is within 18 inches. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Here we go. Hitting on 4s, twin linked. So that was only 11 dice, by the way. I didn't grab enough. Oh, wow, that's not very many hits. So here it comes. And I'll just re-roll one more, twin linked, good. So that's that many hits. It is strength 6, so looking for 2s. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 10 wounding hits. Now he does have stealth, And it is night fight, too, so, but it's not cumulative.
Actually,
you don't get stealth
based
twice.
off the rulebook I was actually looking at,
Okay.
I wouldn't get, Aegis Defense I wouldn't count as ruins. It's like battlements is different.
Okay.
So, but I do have the night fighting still.
All right, so he's got a 3-up.
Well, depends. You're outside of
12 to 24
12 to
is
24
just
is
plus
just
1.
Okay, then here we go. 3-up covers. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
All right,
We'll go down.
very well, I accept.
Please.
Oh, wow, that was the autocannon. Well, that makes me happy. And that's all I managed on turn 1. I did move the Turvagons are in a very delicate space here. I'm trying to get them down completely behind cover to make them into an enormous threat, but I'm very likely to get a lot of shots on me. Okay, it's your go.
Okay.
All right, here come the reserve rolls.
Question. When they're in a squadron, do I have one reserve?
Yeah, one
Alright,
for the unit.
So it's 3-up normally, right?
Yep.
And then I have +1 for the Astropath.
Okay,
So I come
great.
out 2-up. So for this,
2-up.
these two, they're in. Marbo does not
Whoa,
come in. The
good
Valkyrie
for me.
comes in. So just Marbo's not in.
All right, fantastic.
Gamera.
Form an orderly line, ladies. Oh, that would have been great. He just belched. It was awesome. So this is, that's pretty unsightly. Got all this beautiful terrain, beautiful models. Oh, no. Oh, no. Let's put that in the
Everything
middle.
was painted except for these 2 units.
That's great. Good for you. It's nice.
Oh, and Alistair, actually.
Right. All right. Something I never understood. So here come the flyers zooming on. Zooming. So it is going to be a toughie. It is going to be a toughie. At least it looks like I'm going to have the fire split up among multiple targets. So, and by the way, I just have to endure these flyers the entire game. I effectively have no way of dealing with them, basically. But that's how it goes. That is how it goes. I'm just hoping these guys can endure it. And well, and if you think about it, they're going to be under the line. Like the flyers have to, you know, there's like safe spots now where the flyers won't be able to aim their weapons. Okay, are we to shooting phase then?
Yeah.
By the way, John forgot to move the Hellhound flat out.
Yeah, but he's going to do that this turn. So.
Wait a minute. No, you just did that. You just moved. You're moving him
I
twice.
moved, and now I'm moving him flat out. You do during your shooting phase.
You do what during your shooting
Move
phase?
flat out.
Oh, yeah. Like running for vehicles.
turbo boost
Nope,
almost.
my bad.
I'm not
My
sure if
bad.
it's 6 or
I forgot to shoot my Biovores, which is too bad because I really wanted to see how they would work. So no shooting for him then?
Nope, no shooting for
Okay,
him.
great. But that is a problem. What's his rear armor? Say 10?
Probably.
Okay, fantastic. Well, yeah, that means those guys can't hurt him. Oh, that Hellhound is a problem. Is a problem.
Rolled doubles.
This one.
That one rolled doubles. Okay. So I'm going to shoot him at her.
Okay, I'm ready.
So I'm going to go that way.
7 inches, I got it.
Minus 3, 4 inches.
Okay, so that's that. I don't think that's anything once you bring it down to ground level.
Yeah.
Here, watch. Well, I don't know. Maybe we'll find something different. Yeah, I'm not seeing
Maybe
it.
her.
Yeah, actually that one. Sure.
All right.
So 2 up.
Wound.
Okay. And feel no pain. What's the AP on it?
3.
Okay. Nope. Takes a wound. So each of the Turvagons. Now, sorry. And I'd get cover as well, right, from this giant thing here.
It's through here, so once
mean,
it's
I've gotta-
scattered, I don't know. Sure. I probably. Roll cover.
Okay.
Roll it. Nothing.
All right, that's what I get for nitpicking. The fates deal unkindly with nitpickers. Well, you know what? You're going to roll a 1 anyway. How about that? How do you feel now?
All right, so let's take my.
And then fate does the dance. Let's see it.
Twin link lascan from the squadron.
Dance, monkey!
At this one.
Okay, all right. He's going for the Turvagon.
So force to hit.
6 twin-linked las cannons.
Re-rolling for twin
So
link.
3 hits, perfectly average. Oh, converts it to 6 hits.
And
2 ups.
Whoops.
Runaway dice, that's a reroll. That's 6
6
wounding
wounds.
hits. So I'm looking for feel no pain. I need a lot of them. Oh, look at that. So 2 more wounds. She's taken 3 wounds. Fantastic. Oh, you're going down now. You thought it was fun, But now it's not going to be so fun for you. Not so fun for you. Yeah, I have to endure these flyers. Oh my gosh.
All right, Punisher is going to shoot at the flying guys. So I need 6s to hit.
I'm ready. Oh yeah, plus 6s to hit. All right,
I'm just hoping that the sheer amount of dice will give me a few 6s.
It's not going to do it.
Maybe
you're going to get
6s,
3 or 4.
And then you'll fall out of the sky.
And then, yeah, it's not going to happen. Well, there,
1,
yeah,
2,
there's
3,
4.
4.
Just what I thought. Okay, so that's hits.
Yep, and now strength 5 or what's your toughness with your endurance?
6.
6?
Wait, endurance just gives feel, no pain, and some other
so
stuff.
then it's 5 wound, rather.
All right,
So
1
one-
wounding hit, 3 up armor save. Saves.
When do
But
you-
3 up.
Alright,
I
so
know.
he doesn't fall. Alright.
All right, in case I wasn't recording that whole thing, the Demolisher over there, or the Lehman Russ, gave, the las cannons from these guys, put 2 wounds on this Turvagon. The Punisher shot at the Hive Tyrant, didn't do anything to him, and now we're on to what? What's next?
I was looking up the monsters.
Oh yeah, to see if I crash land. Okay, so we found out that the grounded test is, even if you get hit a zillion times, you only take it once.
Yep.
Okay, I'm ready.
Each unit.
What's next?
I
From each unit?
Well, it's